Foxborough, Mass. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Indianapolis Colts and the New England Patriots. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
And now here's a timeout called by the... Colts on the defensive side of the ball. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Here we go! 15 line. 15 line.
I hope you got your left because I'm about to take you to school.
Protein spill.
Hey, turn it out, turn it out.
Ready, ready.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And this one caught by Travis Kelce. The 30, the 20, 10, 5, and all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Travis Kelce, his second touchdown on the season, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 7-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Luck and the Colts come up now 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Taylor. And this defense feeling the encouragement. They stop him at the... Line of scrimmage on the first play of the afternoon.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. Throwing on 3rd down, and he goes down.
Yeah, that's a pretty darn good start to his season, huh? A sack in the opener, adds a second one here. That tells you about his offseason. He came in determined to have a big year, and it's paying off.
And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And the punt will kick out of bounds, and it'll be spotted inside the 30-yard line. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, you see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. I mean, that's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the Cardinal.
And with a flag down, he goes down. So they're able to sack him. Now the penalty looks like it could be holding. Let's find out.
That's how we do it, baby.
Now they face a second and long following the holding penalty.
Back.
They'll drop to throw. Looking for Harry. He airs it out deep. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a third down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
Now the throw on third down, knocked away and incomplete.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And on the first drive, 3 and out. And I know that these are professional athletes, but I imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Come on, QB, come on.
Hey, team 6.
Throwing is long. It's complete here to T.Y. Hilton. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. On third down, Jefferson. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. Plays like we just saw there, that's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out, because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game, and that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the offense's backfield, not necessarily just playing at the line of scrimmage.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. A first down run, good for about 3. 2nd and 7 coming up. Give them 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. Here's a 2nd and 7. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. And for the Colts, an extra defensive back in there now on third down.
58 to Mike, 58 to Mike. Hey, we heavy on the edges, 50.
Yep.
Right over there, yeah.
Hey, Echo.
Hey, pick your game up. Watch.
Go.
Twins.
Go.
My dog.
They'll set up a throw. Looking downfield for Kelsey. And he can't hang on to it. Nearly picked. He's known for his hands defensively, but instead it just brings up 4th down. Here's Ryan Allen now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And this is going to be ruled out, I think, just inside the 20. Yes, it will. Side judge calls it at the 19-yard line.
Hey,
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They've had it twice. They've punted twice. Not the start they were hoping for.
Not at all, and let's face it, every facility we visit, everyone talks about converting on third down, how big that is. In this situation, they've had to punt it away twice, so they're furiously going over things on the sidelines. What do we need to do to pick up a first down and change our momentum?
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A gain of 28 yards there and give them a first down.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
On first down, Love. Toward the right sideline, but it's incomplete. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
Hey, Duke.
Check right 34. Right 34. Check.
Here's Love. And he's going to be swallowed up. Sacked back at the 45-yard line. Ja'Kai Polite coming in hard there on the blitz, and he gets him 7 yards behind the line of scrimmage.
Where we go? 11.
Hey, Orvin.
Tighten up. Pull it together. Mike 50. Hey, man.
3rd and long. It's Love. Got an open man. That's Campbell. First time these two have hooked up this afternoon, and it's a first down. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on 3rd down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better...
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 24. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line. So that flag will cost him 15.
And it doesn't matter anymore how you get the face mask. Any part of it is going to be 15 yards.
They'll run it here with Smith. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. A full 5-yard loss that time. It's going to make 2nd down pretty tough.
Mike, you ain't doing nothing today.
2nd and 15. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Go now. 10-2 stop.
They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here.
53 to Mike. 53. Check 53.
Back to throw. This time for Smith, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Darius Leonard, the linebacker. There he goes, right side. And he will score. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Graham Gano on for the extra point. It's good, and we're all tied at 7 apiece. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. New England with a first down as they begin the drive.
And let's pin the mirrors back and go.
They begin with a run by Smith. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Mike, 53.
5. Ready?
Here's 2nd and 8. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Schwartz. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That one good for 26 and a first down. Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 47. They'll run with Smith. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. Quincy Wilson in on the stop. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Exit.
58, right over there, right over there. Yeah. Mike, 58, right there.
Guys, it's game situation. Let's go.
Defense.
Back to throw here. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down.
That's very well timed there defensively because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right. He'll look to throw. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. Vincent Smith, 44 yards. And the Patriots have taken the lead. No problem there on the extra point. And that makes the score 14-7. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This fielded at the 2. And he'll get it up just past the 20, and his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
The throw over the middle taken in. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31.
And the Colts first down.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. He's got a first down and more inside the 30. And finally wrestled down at the 11. Back-to-back plays of right around 30 yards, and the field position has totally been flipped.
This has been a good drive so far, and it's been the running game for the most part that's powered them down there. Another nice burst there, picking up a first down. Now it's 1st and 10, as you said, in the red zone.
On 1st and 10, Locke. Pressure gets him back at the 14. The former number 3 pick, Joey Bosa, bringing the lumber that time. They'll come up after the sack on a 2nd and 12. Here's Locke. Complete to Hilton. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. Now the Patriots will use the 2nd of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. They're going to go for it now, 4th and 2. Remember, they can still get the first down at the 1-yard line, though. They snap it to Locke. And that is caught. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Paris Campbell, his second touchdown on the season, as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Good start to the season for him. He had the touchdown last week in the opener and a second one in week 2 now.
How about the pace he's already established, right? Not sure he can keep it up for an entire season, but don't burst the bubble because he thinks that he can.
Do guys go into a season with a goal for touchdown scored or yardage? What do you think?
I think every single one of the guys who's going to touch the football, they all have those types of goals. They all have those types of thoughts. And then they just have to see how the season unfolds if they can stay with it.
Unfolding so far so good for him. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides in this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match than a football game.
Yeah, I like your description there. Maybe we're sitting in a nice royal box watching this type of a game. But let's face it, right now, the way it's going back and forth, it's going to come down to who can get a stop.
Ready.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30.
Hey, box truck.
2nd and 6. It's Kelsey on the ground. And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. That one good for the completion percentage, but no gain. It'll be 3rd down. A reminder coming up at halftime, we'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in his 2nd week of the regular season. Looking for Harry. He airs it out deep. It's caught inside the 25. And he finally goes down at the 23-yard line.
I think it's pretty safe to say that initially they had to be thinking about trying to get into field goal range. But after that shot right there, they've got to be thinking bigger right now.
And that was probably their thought offensively. If we hit this, great. This time for Smith, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 25. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line. On 1st down, Jefferson. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. From the 31, Luck got an open man. It's Valdez-Scantling. And he goes out right around the 39. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Check cross, check one. Check Mike 34. Mike 34.
From the gun, here's Luck. He's going to float this one deep right side. And this is caught at the 20. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Paris Campbell, his 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year, as his guys are able to regain the lead. Gano the extra point, and the lead is now 21-14. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. New England with a 1st down as they begin the drive. Inside of a minute left in the half. Does the fact that you're down on the scoreboard influence what you do, or I guess don't do on this final drive?
It certainly does, but what influences me even more is who I've got running my football team out on the field and the weapons around him. Can he make a play? Can he get into someone that we're going to trust to take care of the ball? If that's the case, I might push it a little bit here and try and get something before the half runs out.
Don't get nervous now. We ain't beginning to tear you up. Don't get...
Hey, Jet, fight.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Complete, the tight end Kelsey. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A good pickup there, a 22. Looking to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The Patriots will take their 3rd and final timeout, as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the 1st half. Sacks, a growing theme in this 1st half. This is 2nd and long.
Check 24. Watch 24.
Ready.
He'll look to throw. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And that will be incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
Hey, let's get there.
Hey, lock it.
Hey, alert three, alert three.
Yo, go, go. Hey, zoom.
Let's go. Hey, we got Mike.
Go.
He'll drop to throw. He'll take a shot for the end zone. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on third down. Thought they were going to force a fourth down. Instead, P.I. gives them the first.
And that's frustrating because you think you've taken them really deep into the count, haven't you? Instead, you've got to start all over. That can really, really be demoralizing.
A chance now to get even before the break as they come up first and goal.
Check 13.
Recon, 132 fighter.
49. Check 49.
Deep grip.
They'll try to run this one in. And he's over the line and into the end zone for a Patriot score. A great play there in the final seconds of the first half as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. The point after is good. And we've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. This is taken at the 3. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Time here for likely one play, and then these two teams will head to the locker room all even.
And you know the play caller's just feeling it right now. Let's go ahead and go for this one. A big shot down. Nope. Guarantee the head coach is like, don't get crazy. Take the...
And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So thanks to the late touchdown, it's a tie ball game here heading to break. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. This fielded at the 2. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game, we'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Got to wonder what adjustments are being made defensively to try and get a spark and maybe slow down the other side.
But here, do you change up anything on this opening drive?
Not offensively, you don't. You've got everything going your way. You've probably prepared for maybe some change-ups you might expect, but overall, you like what your game plan's showing you.
From the 25 on second down, Luck. And that's caught inside the 30. A huge play that time for the Colts. 49 yards. So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Running the sweep, Hilton with it. And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, second down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the Patriots' 25-yard line.
Check out. 1, 2, 3.
Get that home. Slay.
One man.
They'll run it now out of the gun. The second down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping. So a jump there defensively.
And it's a killer. Watch the football. Don't move across the line of scrimmage until the ball moves.
And a penalty, a big assist to this offense. Now it's 3rd and 3.
Hey, Alpha.
34's the mark. 34's the mark. He's coming. Check him. Check him.
That's right, baby.
Out of the gun. Luck. And he hits his tight end, Ebron. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
And he'll be brought down somewhat awkwardly here, and a late flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask. So now then the penalty's got him set up with a 1st and goal. Now a handoff here to his running back. And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. To throw is Locke. And he's got his man. It's Hilton for the Colts touchdown. That's 3 touchdown passes now for Andrew Luck as they have taken the lead. Extra point try good by Gano. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful.
21.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the 3rd quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
One play has them up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Throw left side complete. It's Schwartz. Just a yard on the catch there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
X3, 218, chopper. Hey, Delta.
53 is the mic. 53 is the mic. Bring it. Bring it. 53 is the mic. 53. Check 53.
They gonna need
2nd and 9 now. Looking for Harry. He airs it out deep. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And, look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually, that becomes man-on-man, and you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
Yeah. Mike, 58, right there. You got double up. And 58 is the mic.
Now back to throw. And that is incomplete.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. Allen on to punt as he gets this one away. Taylor now returning it. And 9 yards there on the return following a punt of 47. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And we have seen a lot on the scoreboard here in this quarter. So sometimes you talk to me about tendency breakers on offense. These defenses struggling. Are there tendency breakers on defense?
All defensive coordinators keep something in their hip pocket for these types of situations. What can we do to slow down the onslaught? But the biggest thing is make sure these guys encourage each other, pick themselves up, because right now it's been a really tough ball game trying to stop these offenses.
Oh, it really has, especially as of late. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. That one for Indianapolis, resulting in 15 yards and a fresh set of downs.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. They're going to be stopped up on this first down run. He might have gotten back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. They'll keep it on the ground. Jefferson. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense, because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
So 2 first downs, and that moves the ball to the 42 now, 1st and 10. They'll try the air now with Locke. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. So they had the big loss on that first down pass play and facing a 2nd and long. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 43. And he's certainly been a huge factor in this when he's got the 2 touchdowns to his credit. Now they look to him again. He picks up the first.
Yeah, I can hear everyone saying, well, why don't you cover him, double him, triple him, do what you have to do. But sometimes they get locked into such a groove and such a connection, it doesn't matter how many guys are in his area.
He certainly looks to be in that groove right now. They run on first down, but it only produces a gain of 2. It's 2nd down now. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
11. 51 for Mike, boys, 51. Smooth. Go, Mike, 51.
Now Locke. Ebron with it over the middle. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 21. 3 quarters have come and gone. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Foxborough. It's the Colts. They've got control of the football. They also have the lead as we start the 4th. Luck now, just 1 misfire so far after that last completion, 15 of 16. It's first down.
Easy, alert. 11B.
Mike 34.
Here's Locke. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
Well, it looked like a quick hitter, a 3-step drop, but when it's not there, what do? He elects to try and escape through the massive bodies up the middle, and he does so and picks up positive yardage.
Check out. 90. Let's set it tall, fellas. Let's set it tall.
On 2nd down, Jefferson, and he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. They give them 2 yards there as they're set up now with a 1st and goal. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. He'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal at the 8-yard line.
This drive's taken more than 3 minutes off the clock already as they come up on 2nd down.
Hey, Ward.
Mike, run. Hey, let's get some penetration here.
And to give this time to the tailback. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Only a couple yards there, and that's going to set up a long 3rd and goal. Defensively, I think they can smell a stop. Ball right around the 5 here, brings up 3rd.
And I think what they've done is they put doubt in the minds of the offensive guys. What do we do? Because now you don't have a go-to play. Either side they pick, throwing it, running it, it won't be easy.
This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal?
Wahoo!
A shotgun snap for Love. And he's going to be dropped. Back at the 15-yard line. Cleveland Farrell coming in to drop him for a loss of 8. And it also brings up 4th. And the 14-year trusty veteran able to knock it through. And that will push the lead up to double digits now at 10. A big one there. That gives him a little cushion and makes it a 2-score game.
Yeah, bled a little time off the clock, put some points on the board. It's not totally out of reach yet, but it has to feel pretty good to them right now because as a defender, you go out on the field and say, guess what? You can put some points on the board, but that won't beat us.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This will be taken in at the 1.
We play to win. Let's go.
At their own 33-yard line.
The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Now, following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. They'll look to throw here. And that one got tipped. Kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd. New England on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 17. They'll set up to throw. Looking here for Smith downfield. Oh, he may have gotten lucky. Tried to dump it off underneath on the check down. Nearly picked. Instead, it's incomplete. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. Escaping the pressure right. Yeah, that is incomplete, but there is a flag. And on 4th down, this is a big call. So they decline the penalty. That seems a little odd.
I'm trying to work through it and work with them to figure out why.
Well, someone's got to be confused.
That's what I think. I'm pretty sure that the bench is saying take the penalty, and somehow in the heat of the moment, they thought they were saying decline the penalty, and that's going to work against them. They should have taken it.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And an alley to run. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown.